Hi everyone, it's Nathara, and today I'm going to be going over the new lightchase. I'm so excited about this one. Where is it? Flame Defiance. Oh my god. I am just obsessed with this so much, so freaking much. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's look at this stuff right here. Where is it? There it is. Okay, so the suit itself, phenomenal. I'm so happy that it is a two-piece and that this is not a dress. I mean, look at this top. Look at this top. Oh my god. Okay, so I'm gonna try not to fangirl over this too hard. The skirt, you can barely tell what's going on in this picture. This is an awful picture. The hair, I love the frames around the face. It's really hard to see what it looks like as a whole. I'm trying to wait for this to cycle back around, but I think even in this promo pic, yeah, okay, so it looks like it comes out. It looks like the light particles that come out of it are feathers, so that's pretty neat. These shoulder pads, phenomenal. Again, I'm probably gonna say that word so many times because it's like sticking in my brain like gum because I'm just so obsessed. We get another bird. I mean, it's a cool looking bird, you know, but it's still just like a floating piece that's gonna just be hanging around in the back. I like these. Scared they're gonna clip in my ears. Awesome headpieces, you know. These rings are so cool. So cool. Oh my gosh. This face piece, this is great too. I have no words for how obsessed I am with these wing arm things. You know, I was talking about this in a few videos ago, how bad I wanted harpy wings and not just wings that were next to your arms, but literally it turns your arms into harpy wings. So I'm so beyond obsessed with these. I cannot wait to get these and unlock these and starlight these. Oh my gosh. I'm so happy that we're getting another one of these too. We do have the one gold body tattoo that came with the demon set. This one looks a little bit more intricate and I think it has a light particle on it. I assume it's going to have a light particle on it. This hairpiece, again, this is great. It's going to be usable in so many different scenarios. I think these are socks. I'm kind of worried about how well these are going to pair with other sort of shoes. And again, these shoes, freaking, I love it. I love the weirdness. Bring all the weirdness, please. These do have another variation, so if you are not liking these chicken legs, don't worry. There's another variation, just like how the hooves on the Artemis set had a variation for the people who were not down for the weird. But again, this set looks so cool. A lot of the accessories do look like they're going to be very versatile, so I'm very excited about that. The 5-star set here looks great. I love this long side braid. Super cute. This dress looks similar to a decom dress that I think we have, the Foggy Veil one, just a bit, you know. We get another hand cage. Not too excited about that. I have a few of those now. We get another veil. Even this kind of reminds me of the branches that's on Foggy Veil. This is cool. There is actually a craftable arm piece that is like this, but this one is on both arms, so I like that better. I don't like one-sided bracelets in this game. I like two-sided things because I always feel like my other arm is super naked and I'm just I don't like it. I like these earrings though. The ring is there. It's just a single ring. Again, these socks are cool. I like that. They're a little low though, so you're only going to be able to pair them with low heels. If you wear anything with boots, they're going to get covered up, which is a little unfortunate. Again, these shoes look pretty cool. It almost looks like that vine work is the crossover, so that's really neat. For our 4-star suit, it's a Lolita suit, so I'm not ecstatic about it. I mean, she's cute and everything. Definitely a good-looking 4-star dress. Looks like it has a lot of dye slots. Another little headband, some little gloves, a bag. That's an interesting, it almost looks like 2 pairs of socks in one, so that's pretty cool. I'm not crazy about these shoes either. They just look too similar to a few of the other things. I'm not saying they're ugly or anything. I'm just saying they don't stand out as their own unique piece. For our loose 6-star, I'm telling you right now, this is my favorite piece. I will spin the veins to unlock this instantly. Instantly, you guys, instantly. Another back bow. We have plenty of these, and the other ones that we have are not 6-star, so they're cheaper, so I'm not too impressed with this one. This facial piece is pretty cool, but again, it's a 6-star, and I have other eye patches, so I don't know maybe if I really need the look of this lace one, I'll use it often. Our loose 5-star, we get this dress, and you know what this dress kind of looks like? It looks like that very first beginner dress that we get. You know, the 3-star black and white one, but this is like a 5-star version that's green and white. You know what I'm talking about? Kind of looks like that, so I'm not ecstatic about that. This also, I don't like this in my stylings. It's not good for me. The crossbody bag's cute. I like the cloud. I like cloud stuff. I don't know how many people know that, but I like cloud shaped things. These gloves, they're just there. I have so many gloves at this point that gloves like that are not necessary for me, but I can see how they would be good for someone else. This necklace looks like it has a lot of die slots on it, so it's gonna be super cute and festive for a lot of holidays types things. This looks pretty good for like an Egyptian tagged item. I don't know why they tagged it gown. I would definitely put this more with an ethnic group. This hair accessory is so. Ooh, this is so cool. Look at this anklets. Okay, that's awesome. And that one's gonna be here for the next few light chases, so you'll have an opportunity to get that. Our makeup, these contacts look nice and they're yellow. I love that. Nice facial paint. I hope it has more contrast than what it's giving us in this preview pic. I'm not too excited about that one. It looks soft and pretty though. A nice lipstick. I don't like the harsh line in the middle of the lips on that one. Oh, that eyeliner looks cool. Oh wait, it has like a red dot on the center of the eyelid. Do you see that? That kind of looks funky. For our ally, we get this amazing version of Roy. They really went hard on him this round. I love his eyeballs in this. For our decom, I do not like this dress. It is too much. There's too much going on. I do not like it at all. I got the other scarf. I like this scarf too. I like all the scarves. I want all the scarves. Also, I'm definitely gonna get this because who doesn't want to carry around a bucket of gold, you know? I mean, I do, at least. For our other items, we have this scene. Let's see, Untouchable Dream. This looks so good, but at the same time, nerve-wracking because it almost looks a little flat. Scene doesn't look like it has a lot of depth to it. I don't know if you guys can tell, but like beyond this one mound right here, you can see the other mounds where those like holographic pillars are. Those definitely have no detail to them whatsoever. It is literally just a lumpy picture. So I'm very nervous how usable this scene will be beyond this one little origin point right here. Because again, it looks great right here, but I like to have more versatility with my scenes. So I am nervous about this, but I am gonna get this because I'll probably have enough coins. Definitely gonna get this furniture piece that looks so pretty. We have the avatar frame, the avatar, the chat bubble, Ember Perch song, and honestly, if this was a dynamic chat bubble, I would definitely go for this. It looks good. We have a dynamic photo frame, a cute effect, and then this other effect. I can't even tell what that's supposed to be, like a swirl. And of course, if you purchase anything this go round, you do get this cute little facial accessory. This is definitely way better than the last top-up item, that like shrimp plushie. This one is so cool. I instantly got it and put it on my face. So let's go ahead and get into the pulls because I'm dying to get my hands on this stuff. So this is our first Tim pull, and we got our 4-star gloves, our loose 5-star earrings, our 5-star hair, pull 20. We got our 4-star handbag, our loose 5-star anklet, ooh, our hair accessory. So excited. Our 5-star veil, our 4-star socks, our loose 5-star necklace. That's a pretty good pull. Pull 30. There's our 4-star dress. What is this? Oh my god. Oh my god. Yes, the spider. Our 4-star shoes. Pull 40. There's our top and 40 pulls. That's really good for me. Usually I don't get that stuff until like, you know, way down the line at like pull 90, 100. Our loose 5-star, our 5-star earrings, our 4-star headband. So that is our 4-star complete in 40 pulls on average. Red, white, black, and gold. At least all 4 of those, at least those are my primary colors. At least all of those are in the basic palette, so I'll never have to like unlock palettes for that dress. Pull 50. There's our 5-star dress. Very nice. And there's our 6-star tattoo. And there's that loose 5-star dress. That one's not exciting. Our bow again. Pool 60. There's our 5-star socks. Those rude people. Pool 70. There's our 5-star ring and our 6-star earrings, our crossbody bag, our 5-star shoes. Pool 80. Our lipstick. Is that our first makeup piece? Ooh, yeah, 80 pulls to get to the makeup. That's rough. Our handheld and our 6-star hair accessory. Maybe that was our hat, actually. Pool 90. And there is our 5-star glove. So that is our 5-star complete in 90 pulls, and there was 9 items in it. So I guess I had to like pity it. I didn't get a single like double for the 5-star this time. Oh, there's our contacts. Very nice. And here's pool 100. And there's our 6-star socks. And that loose 5-star dress. Bummer. Pool 110. There's our facial paint. And here's Roy. What is going on? I want to see what the evolved version looks like, if it's going to get more drastic or if it's going to get tame, you know? Pool 120. And there's our little shoulder pads, or the coat. I guess it's going to be a coat, right? And there's our last loose 6-star piece. Pool 130. There's our other lipstick. Oh, that hurts my soul so much. Pool 140. Oh, there's our gloves. Oh, wait. Do you think it's going to be gloves or is it going to be rings? There's those gloves. Pool 150. There's our other facial paints. And there's our skirts. Geez, that took forever. We got the first one on 50, didn't we? And so we got the skirt on 150. Pool 160. And there's our last makeup piece. So it took 160 pulls to get the makeup. Pool 170. And there's our facial accessory. And our wings. We got a 2 for 1 in a 10 pool. That's always good news, you know? Pool 180. And there's our bird. I actually forgot about the bird. Pool 190. And there's our hair. And our shoes. Oh my gosh. Okay, so that is our 6-star complete in 190 pools. I thought I was going to have to hit 200 for this one, but I'm so happy I did not. Oh my gosh, I cannot wait. Oh, there's flame effects on the facial piece too. Oh my gosh. All right, so with that 190 pulls, I did get 521 decom. My first and foremost is always the scene, so I'm gonna go ahead and get that. And then on my dupes, I will get the furniture piece and the scarf and the handheld, and of course the wind vanes to go with them. Okay, so I'm currently at 290 pulls. I have not 200%ed it yet. However, I was able to get everything from decom that I truly wanted. So I got the scarf, got the bucket of gold, got the 2 veins, each only needed 1 vein. I got the scene and I got the furniture piece. Now I do need to still double up. I need about half the suit left to unlock dupes for. Let's go ahead and go over our new ally card. Okay, there's no big pick for that one. For evolving him, ugh, you get this handbag. That's boring. But let's go ahead. There's that. I almost thought that was Larry in the background because of the hair color, and I thought Larry was pouring him, pouring the wine on him. Oh my gosh. I was like, wow, that's scandalous. Bringing in one of the other boys into this one. Oh, there's no big pick. These bums, they knew this picture would have been too much, so they kept it all small. I feel cheated. But here's that handbag. It does have like a little liner in the center of it. Let's see. It's got 5 die slots. That's not too bad. Here it is in all black and all white. Your first, your second, your third, your fourth, and your fifth. Not bad. If you like the handbags, that's a pretty good one. It's got good die slots, but I mean, it does have a billion hand postures, so that's nice. So let's go ahead and see how long the intro idol is for this suit, Nirvana Aria. You can't even see her. She's like halfway up there. What's going on, girl? Is she glitched out? Is it not loading? I feel like there should be more happening right now. What is going on? Is this supposed to be happening? Can't even see anything. Oh my gosh, that's a lot of light effects too. Holy smokes, that's so many light effects. It's so blurry. There's so much movement. Okay, let me see if there's different postures. Okay, so we have that one, or she can be swooping this way. Oh, that's like the promo pic stance. Okay, that's not bad. Okay, cool. All right, so here's our hair all by herself. She's super massive. And it does, like, the ends of it fray off into feathers, which is really cool. Oh my gosh, even look at the bangs. They look like feathers. That's such a nice touch. Oh my god, even all the little, oh, this is so cute. This is so cute. Holy crap. I love these details. However, I don't know how I feel about, you know, these tails. I don't know how versatile this is and how often I'll be able to use the hair. I wish it came with another variation, kind of like how the one vampire hair has its super long variation and then the shorter version. I wish this one had that too, because this is so big. It does have 5 die slots, are all white. Our first die slot, the second, the third, the fourth are like the little light, not particles, but light effect. And the fifth is the light particles. It is a really cool hair, but again, it's so big. Like I wish it just had a shorter version, so it's just this like a choppy mullet part up here by itself. I think that would be pretty cute, you know? And we do have our little coat right here, so this is excellent. I'm always excited to get more coats. We do have 7 die slots. Here she is in all black and all white. Our first, our second, our third, and with that ombre. So it's a really nice fade. Our fourth, and our fifth is going to be the ombre on that side. So I like that we can have 2 different ombres on the shoulders. Our sixth is all of the gems. And the 7th looks to be just our metal. Awesome, I love that. And it is a coat, so I will go ahead and check and see if it chops off the sleeves. I don't think it's going to, because it kind of just like sits on the top, you know? But it's a good topper. Now for our amazing top, that is, you just like look right through yourself. That is so cool. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. We have 9 die slots. Ooh, I like this back detail. That's nice too. Here she is in all black and all white. Let me go into Starlight. All right, and with our Starlight, you cannot get these body crystals super dark. They will always be this kind of like gray cast color, which really sucks. I would have much preferred that to be as dark as the metal and everything. I think that would look super sinister. Maybe they just didn't want us to be able to do that. I like how the light effect is up here. Let me give this more in a neutral so we can see just a bit better. This is really an interesting top. Alright, again, here she is in all black, and our first die slot is this chunk of metal. Our second, our third, oh that's cool. Our fourth, oh I was kind of hoping that the chunks would dye different colors. Maybe there's an ombre in it. Our fifth is the light, oh it looks like lava. Oh that's so cool. Our sixth, our seventh, our eighth, and our ninth. So your fifth is actually, I would consider this to be a light particle thing as well, but maybe they don't. I don't like it all that much in white. It's a little too bright. I like it like darker tones. Oh my gosh. Okay. This is a really cool top. Again, my only complaint is that the crystals themselves just do not get black. Even with Starlight, you cannot get them black. All right, and here's our skirt. She's really big, lots of layers and light particles. She does have other variations. Oh cool, we get 3 variations. So we also get this really short version. I like that, that's cute. That can be used in a lot of like fun little outfits, like can dancers and everything. That's cute. And then what is this version? So it's version 1 without the big like feathery light particle tendrils because it looks exactly the same layering wise. Yeah, it's just those big extra flame things. Okay, we have 25 die slots. Let me see, is there variation differences for style 2s? Yeah. Okay, so I will go over this one and I will go over the middle style as well. Everything looks to be dyeable and no overlays, but I mean, again, it's a little hard for me to tell because there's so many things going on. All right, dye slot 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, and 25. Holy crap, that's a lot of die slots. Oh my gosh. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10. So here's what 9 and 10 look like, because I kind of thought they were the same slot and I got confused. But 9 is like the ombre and then the outline of these feathers, and 10 is the base color. 19 is this one little gem right here. It looks like it has an overlay built into it. And 25 is the light particles. A pretty cute skirt. I can't hate on it. I like it. I like how much stuff there is. And there is a ton of die slots for customability and everything, so that's nice. I can appreciate that. And I like that they gave us variations. If you don't like the long skirt, you can have the smaller one. If you don't like the big fiery tendrils, you can get rid of that. So I do appreciate that. And here is our socks. They do just look like appliques that wrap around your calves and your shins. Here they are in all black and all white. Your first, your second, and with that ombre, your third, your fourth, your fifth, and your sixth. I love that. All the crystals in one place. Alrighty, enough for one of the controversial pieces. Look at these cool shoes. Oh, look at the talons on the back. Oh my gosh. Phenomenal. I love it. These look so cool. Oh my goodness. Okay, wait. Let me show you the other variation. Ooh, these look really good too. Oh my gosh, I hate wardrobe foot mode, you know? Oh, these look so good too. Wow, okay. I love the crack on the top of the foot. That's really cool. Her heels are like really up though. Like those are super tall high heels. All right, so here they are in all black. I'm sorry you can't see the bottom down there. It's, you know, shoe mode sucks, but here they are in all white as well. There's no overlays that I can really see. It's just like a difference in materials that make it look like that. But our first dye slot is, it looks like there's going to be an ombre on your chicken legs. The second is going to be your metalwork. Looks like there's it's doing those pearls at the same time. Kind of odd. Your third, your fourth, your fifth, your sixth. I love that we have like bedazzled toe claws, you know? We're just fancy like that. And our seventh is that ombre. Wish that wasn't so far away. Oh, I think it does the lightning thing in between it. Oh, what the heck? It doesn't even look like an ombre when it's red and black. Did something get messed up? Like it looks like an ombre there. Or maybe it looks so solid right here. Maybe because it is a darker color. And then slot 8 are these feathers up here. That's pretty cool. I wonder if we can get this one to be skin toned. Neat. I like that a lot. All right, as for our heels, I will try and show this one as well. All black and all white. Our first dye slot, our second, our third, our fourth, our fifth, our sixth, and there's no changes for 7 and 8. A really pretty shoe. So here is, this is so cool. It's a bird skull. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. Here it is in all black and all white. Our first dye slot, our second, our third, our fourth, and our fifth is our light particles. And we can rotate her and scale her, so that is amazing. So if you want to make this really big and drop it down over your own face and have it as a mask. You know, maybe not this close into your face, or maybe yes, I don't know. You do you, and that looks pretty cool to me. All right, next up is our hair accessory. She is so big. I love it. I love all the feathers and everything. And we have 12 die slots, which is amazing. All black and all white, so we're looking good so far. Our first die slot, our second, our third, our fourth, and with that ombre together, that's really pretty. And here's that other layer of ombres together as well. It feels like it's darker than what it normally is. Like there's a lot of definition in there. Maybe it's because these light particles are kind of like smoky tendrils coming out. Our fifth, our sixth, our seventh, our eighth, our 10th, our 11th, and our 12th. Now, I could not dye the 9th slot because there is a piece tied to this hair, and it is this back piece right here. So it's going to be slot 5, 9, and 10 that control the other little hair piece. Oh wait, there is one more. There we go, and also slot 6. Not bad. Again, I just wish there weren't pieces that were tied specifically to hair pieces, you know? We can scale these up and they get really big, and with that in mind, you can probably drop them down and shift them over and kind of turn them into little wings. So that's always good. Unfortunately, you cannot resize the extra little hair piece, but let me see if we can rotate it because that piece on the top of the head looks pretty cool. So I want to see what that would look like in the front. Let me shift it back. I don't know. I might have to play around with that. It's a shame we can't size it, because I think if I can make it smaller, I can make it work on the head a little bit better. And here's our facial accessory. This thing is so cool. I'm so excited for this one. Here she is in all black and all white. There's a lot of halo built into that. Oh my goodness. Our first die slot, our second, our third, our fourth, our fifth, our sixth, our seventh, and our eighth. This is such a good piece. The accessories on this suit are so good, at least, you know, for me, obviously. But I feel like they're all gonna have a lot of versatility to be able to be used outside of this suit as well. And here's our earrings. There is some clipping if you have pointed ears or ears that come out from the head a lot. I was not expecting to have 4 die slots. I was really only expecting 1 or 2. So that's surprising. All black, all white. First die slot, second, third is this side, so that's why there is only 2 die slots technically, but you get to dye each side its own like thing. So that's really cool. It's like the shoulder pads. I like that. All right, and here is our gloves, our harpy wings. I am obsessed with these. The feathers do come up onto the skin quite far, so I like that. There's also glitter. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. And it does have another variation in case you're not here for the weird. We do have this cool, oh my gosh, look at the fingernails on those. Oh, those are diabolical. I love it. Okay, okay. So we do only get 6 die slots with these, but honestly, that's quite a lot. Our first, our second. So with that ombre, our third. And with that ombre, our fourth. Oh my god, those look so cool. And there's no change in style for slot 5 and 6. For our variation of gloves, this is the first, our second, our third, our fourth, our fifth, and our sixth. I love that the fingernails get their own slot. And for our rings, these are so cool. I'm so excited to have these. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. So here they are in all black and all white. Our first, our second, our third, our fourth, and our fifth. Those are super customizable, way more than I thought they were, and I'm so happy they splurged on the die slots with those. All right, and here is our body tattoo. It is a light effect and it is a tattoo, so we cannot dye it, and it will always be bright. But I'm okay with that. I think it looks really good. It's also not the only light effect tattoo we have. We also have Halo Breath, which came with the puppet set, so I am pleased with this one as well. And our bird friend is under the mobile or the motor category, so if you're looking for him, he's over there. Gosh, oh my gosh, that is so many light particles. 17, 18 die slots. My gosh, let's calm that down. There's even a lot there. That's so much. Ooh, okay. I really wish we could turn this down. There's so much. First die slot. Your second. Your third. Your fourth. Your fifth. Your sixth. Your seventh. Your eighth. Your ninth. Your 10th. Your 11th are its eyes. 12th. 13. 14. 15. 16. 17. And 18. Let me see if we can starlight some of this away. Alright, so you can. I like that. I'm probably, once I unlock him, I'm probably going to starlight him and then have all of those particles just be abysmally black, because that's too much for me. I cannot handle all of that. That is so much, so much. Overall, I'm really, really pleased with this suit. Obviously, there's so many different accessories in here. I'm so happy it's a two-piece and not just another big poofy dress. I cannot wait to pair this with other 6-star two-pieces that we have. I think this top will look pretty cool with the mermaid bottom, actually. The, like, skirt version of it. I don't know how often I'll use that bird again until I starlight it, because that's so many light particles. But the accessories again on this suit are phenomenal. I wish the hair had another variation so it could be more versatile than what it is. For now, it's going to be stuck in like using mostly big outfits. But overall, again, I really like this suit. It ticks all of my boxes. And here's our 5-star suit, Flora of Thorns. Pretty cute. Lots of glitter though. I know a lot of people are not a fan of the sequin type glitter and everything. There's also a lot of particles. I do, however, really like the thorn kind of accents that are all over it. It really does remind me of this one right here, Foggy Veil. Let me just switch it. So we have this one, which is our new one. And then, of course, Foggy Veil. So they kind of read similar to me. I'm sure I'm not the only one. Like, you know, like you can see it, right? I feel like they use the same body shape and accents and everything to make the two dresses. I don't mind it too much. It's good for people who weren't able, because Foggy Veil is a decom dress. So I know a lot of people just can't get that one. So it's nice that, like I said, they always do give similar items out. So if you see something and you just can't get it, don't push yourself to spend money on it to get it. Just have some patience. Eventually they will give out something similar. So again, don't stress about it. Here she is in all black. Don't see anything that's not dyeable except for maybe this gem right here in the dress. You get some purple glitter. That could just be because we've dyed it black, and anything that's light or glittery kind of gets purple tone to it, you know. It looks like maybe the branch on this thing might have an overlay in it. And I can't see the shoes or the socks, but I think they're all completely metalwork, so they should be dyeable. And here she is in all white, so it will get kind of hard to see underneath that veil. Also, your metal bits on the veil kind of jiggle. You see that? Like they're not fully metal, which is fine. I don't mind. And let's see. There's definitely an overlay in the branch to just add dimension to it. but from what I can tell, everything looks like it's gonna be dyeing just fine. So here's our hair all by herself. I actually do think this is a pretty good unisex hair as well. Some may disagree with that wholeheartedly, but I think it looks pretty good. I like how it's tied off to the side. Our first dye slot's gonna be that top ombre. And clearly the second dye slot is everything that's white, so it does have a good fade on it. And again, here's our dress in all black. Our first dye slot. Our second. Our third is that ombre, and here's the ombre together. Our fourth. Our fifth. Our sixth, and with those two ombres together. And with those other two ombres layered on top, so I like that you can have a double ombre system going on here. 7, 8, and with that fade, there might even be a third one down at the bottom. Yay, there is. I love that. I love when things can get super colorful. Number 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I really like that. That's cute. Let me see what it looks like in gold. Oh, I love it. 16. It's a bunch of, like, not all of them, but a fair amount of the sequins. 17, 18, 19, and 20. And with that ombre, gorgeous. And number 21 is our light particles. And with starlight, they are going to turn ultra black. They will not disappear. Overall, a pretty good dress. I'm impressed with the dye slots on it. I didn't see anything that like conflicted with materials, because you guys know I really don't like that. I think, oh no, these two look more like metallic beads over pearls, so that is fine. Man, there's just something about black and gold that settles right in my heart with all the warm fuzzies. And of course, we need to check our coats. I need to stop checking that one. Oh, looks like we are going to have a layering system, so there will be no chopping off these sleeves. Now for our socks, they are just these little metal vines that curl around. You do only have one dye slot. For our shoes, they are a pretty simple shoe. They do incorporate that metal vine, but we also have some gems. So our first dye slot is gonna be a majority, and then at least the second, you know, is gonna be the gems by themselves. I much appreciate that. And here's our veil. Again, it's going to chop off your ponytails and everything, so do keep that in mind. We do have 4 dye slots though. Your first, your second, your third, and your fourth are the tiny little light particles. So we can scale her up and unbind your hair. You can rotate her, though I don't know how well that would work inside of, you know, dynamic poses and everything. It might get super glitchy. And here's our earrings. They are the same earring on both sides. You do only have 2 dye slots. The first is going to be your metalwork, and the second is going to be the little decor pieces. And here's our bracelets. Like the socks, they only have 1 dye slot. It's going to dye everything. And it is the same thing with our ring. We have 2 dye slots, but it's in the opposite direction. This time it's your decals and stuff first, and then your second is your metalwork. Now we have our bird cage. We do have 10 dye slots on it. The first looks like it's going to be your flowers. Your second is your branch, and again you can see there's like an overlay built into it and some like glitter. Your third is the leaves. Your fourth is this like string that goes around. It's a little hard to see. Your fifth is the cage. Your sixth are these big gems. Your seventh are these hanging pearls. Your eighth, your ninth, and with those 2 together. And your 10th is the light particles, and that is the entire suit. This one is okay. I'm happy that it's a 5-star again, and I do like the accessories. I do enjoy that this dress is more versatile dye-wise than the Foggy Veil decom dress, so I'm happy about that. But again, it is kind of similar, so I feel like I didn't really get anything new, if you know what I mean. But I do like the accessories. I don't think I'll use this veil too much. I really don't use the veils to begin with. I mean, I might, just because I like this decal, which also oddly matches Foggy Veil. Let me pull it back up. Like, you know, it has this big branch piece on the chest right here, and it also has pearls on it. And you know, it's really similar. I think you can use these two in place of one another. If you have one and don't have the other, you're fine, you know. And next up we have our 4-star suit, Satin Curfew. I'm okay with this Lolita suit, mostly because it's smaller and it's not, you know, killing you with the ruffles and lace. I feel like this is more subdued and softer, and it's just, I think I can break it away from the Lolita tag successfully. I don't know, we'll see. But let me go ahead. Here she is in all black. Everything is dying. So really happy about that. And here she is in all white. Super cute. I actually really like these socks that come with it. But overall the suit looks good. I don't see any overlays either, so that's nice. So here's our first die slot, our second, our third, our fourth, our fifth, our sixth, our seventh, our eighth, our 9th, and our 10th. Now our socks actually have 6 die slots, which is way more than I thought it was going to be. This suit actually has way more die slots than I thought. But our first looks like to be the top part, our second, our third, our fourth, our fifth, and our 6th. So these are like super customizable for some 4-star socks. And it's the same with the shoes. There's 11 die slots on these things. Our first, our second, our third, our fourth, our fifth, our 6th, our 7th, our 8th, our 9th, our 10th, and our 11th. And again, with our hairpiece, I'm not kidding you guys, this has a lot of die slots on it. The whole suit has more than like the 5-star suit, which is kind of sad and impressive at the same time, you know? Slot 1, slot 2, slot 3, slot 4, slot 5, slot 6, slot 7, slot 8, slot 9, slot 10, slot 11, slot 12, and slot 13. So a super customizable piece. And here's our gloves all by themselves. A pretty cute little pair of gloves if you don't have any gloves. These will work nicely. So our first die slot, our second, our third, fourth, fifth, 6th, and your 7th. And here's our handbag with our first die slot, our second, our third, our fourth, our fifth, our 6th, 7th, 8th, and our 9th. So yeah, this thing has lots of die slots on it. It's really versatile. If you're okay with the Lolita style, I know I personally won't be using this too much, but that was actually a pretty good die scheme. That's just me. I just don't use Lolita stuff all that often. Oops, looks like it's gonna be an overlay system if the coat will go on at all. Bummer. Alrighty, now on to one of the more exciting parts. Oh my goodness, our facial accessories. I've already moved mine around. Please don't judge me. I've already tried not to use it too much. But first up, we have silk web biting. This little spider thing. Let me actually just go ahead and put it back the way it was. Reset. So she's a lot smaller, but I will go ahead and show you how big she can get. So that big. I remember facial accessories are super weird. They don't stay put and get bigger. They move away. So you do have to shrink them back in and like fiddle with them to get them back on your face and everything. But this is as big as she can get, sadly. I would love to have a much bigger one. Maybe one day, and maybe she won't be a 6-star. But here she is in all black and all white. So our first die slot, our second, our third, and our 4th. Super cute piece. I love it. And that is surprisingly not the only facial accessory we got this round. We also have this very, very cute little lace eye patch. You do have your black unlocked and your white unlocked. They didn't give us this red, which is the red that I like to use because it's the most vibrant one. So I feel like no one would have had an excuse to unlock the extended palette if they gave us that black, that white, and this red. So I feel like they did this on purpose, but I mean, I could just be being salty. Our first eye slot, our second, our third, and our fourth. So you can scale her up, but do know she moves with the face muscles. So anytime your doll like moves her eyebrows or blinks or shrugs or something, it's gonna move with the face. You do have the option to move it around, make it big or make it smaller. And here is our other 6-star hair accessory, garden knots. You do get black, white, and gold, which is nice. And again, it's the true black and the true white, so that's nice. But the gold, this is the gold I like to use for my gold colorings. I just prefer that. And if you don't want to do the palettes, I always use this one as my gold. So if you were ever curious about that, but here she is in all black and all white. Our first eye slot, our second, our third, our fourth, and our fifth. Again, this piece is a 6-star piece, so I don't think I'll ever use it. We have some other big hair bows. Like we have this one, which is a 4-star. This one, which is also a 4-star. I mean, I get that these are all they're different big bows, but I mean, with the size and the scale feature now, you can like shrink these down or make the other ones bigger to match it. We also have this one, which I think is super adorable. It is a 5-star though. And this one doesn't have tails, but we do have this one as well. So again, you get my point. We've got a lot of bows. And so to get this 6-star one, I don't know if I'll ever use it. Plus it comes with black, white, and gold, and those are my primary colors. So I'll never have to need to like unlock anything. So that is nice. Here's how big she can get. So all of those like 6-star hairs that we have that are just like super massive, you can use this as a very big like bow for that, or you can put it down on your back and have it be part of a dress. You know, some dresses will have a big bow on the back like this, and I think that would be pretty cute. So it's definitely more usable than just as a hair bow. You can also shrink it down and bring it to the front of your face, but again, because it's a hair bow, it's going to be moving with your head, so it's not going to be sitting all that still. And here is our 5-star dress, Wisteria's Legacy, and again, it reminds me of this dress, Dislocation. So I don't know if it's just the belt and the frame of it, you know, like they're pretty similar to me. But here she is in all black, and it has some serious like little glitter flowers on it. It reminds me of the one top from Snow Dance. It has this glitter on it, or it used to. They fixed it now to where you can dye it so it doesn't glitter like this, but that's what it reminds me of. And here she is in all white. Our first eye slot, our second, our third, our fourth, and here it is with those two ombres together. Our fifth, and our sixth with that ombre, our seventh, our eighth, and our ninth. I'm gonna let you guys know right now, I am never going to use this dress. Next up, we have Lazy Holiday, which again is kind of very similar to another dress we just recently got. At least in my opinion, they give the same vibe. So I think they'd be pretty cute for like a Wi-Fi shot with you and a friend, you know. I think they would pair really nicely. We do have a total of 9 slots, all black and all white, and we do have 3 undyeable spots. Our first, our second, our third, our fourth, our fifth, our sixth, our seventh, our eighth, and our ninth. And here's our crossbody bag, Morning Buoyance. She's pretty cute, I'm not gonna lie. I like the cloud, I've always liked cloud things. So here's our first die slot, our second, our third, and our fourth. And I also really like that this is a crossbody, so I don't have to worry about handhelds and any dynamic poses that I do with this because it's not going to affect it. We also got some more gloves, and it looks like we got pure black and pure white again. They're really treating us with those colors right now. Our first, our second, and our third. A pretty simple glove. I wouldn't stress over it at all. And here's our super festive, super fun necklace. It looks like something I would have made, you know, whenever you get those jewelry making kits as a kid. and you're just like, I like this color, this color, this color, I'm gonna throw it all together, and that's what it looks like. But you do get some fun colors in the default palette, so that's really nice, especially if you don't want to have to starlight this to get those. Those all look very unique, so that's wonderful. Our second, our third, and our fourth. And here's our earrings, Radiant Edge, our first die slot, our second, our third, and our fourth. Again, they remind me of the Egyptian lace that's in one of the standard banners, so I'm not too stoked about these ones. They're quite similar, you know. And here's our hair accessory Post Rain Bloom. She does come with 4 die slots. Here she is in all black and all white. Our first die slot. Our second. That die is a little weird. Why is it pink like that? It's dyeing black and white just fine. Oh my god, don't tell me. I gotta start checking more colors now? Or is it just red? Oh, so weird. Our third die slot. And our fourth. So she can get quite big as well if you want to be able to move her around. You are good to go with that. And here is our loose drop anklet that'll be here for the next few light chases. We do get black and white in the standard, so that's lovely. So here she is in all white and all black. Our first die slot, our second, third, fourth. Oh, I don't like that. Why did they have to do that? That's so weird, and you can only see it on the like red too. Oh no, it's there on blue. I mean, I guess it can be cool, but you know, I just was not expecting it. Is gold messed up? Oh yeah, weird. And your fifth. And I did end up getting the decom dress because I just had enough coins, and I thought that I would get more use out of this dress than any of the other decom stuff after I got the furniture piece and the scene. So here she is in all black and all white. Our first die slot, our second, our third. So with the vines and the flowers together. Our fourth, our fifth, and with those 2 layers together. Our sixth, our seventh, our eighth, and with those 2 together. Our ninth, our 10th, the 11th, the 12th, 13, 14, 15, 16, and no dress is complete without particles. So we do have those that come from the roses, and then there's one that like shoots up around the dress. And for this one, you can chop off those like puffy parts right there, but the sleeve part actually stays. So you can just change out that one part on some of them if they get cut off at all. Where's that one? There, they are. I passed them. No, I don't want to click on it. But again, you can cut off those pieces. Sometimes it'll work, sometimes it won't. You can hide them, and then where are they? Not these ones. You can replace the puffy ones with bigger ones. So that's an option for you. And here's our necklace, Taffy Hazelnut. She's adorable. I love it. I love how scruffily this is all done up. You cannot get rid of that plaid look. Even if you dye it all black, you're still going to kind of see that pattern because some of it is an overlay. Our first die slot, our second, our third, our fourth, our fifth. And here's the scarf from the other banner. If you guys did not see that one, I can't remember which one it is from. Let me look real quick. It was from the Portal Marvel decom, so the Lolita set. I do say I think I like this one better, but I know both of them will have their places. This is more sleek and minimalistic, and it says Vana on it, which I don't like, but this one is plaid, but you can always see the plaid because of that overlay. So they both have their pros and cons, but I'm happy to have both of them. And here's our handheld piece, Fortune Usher. I do love this one. We do have 7 die slots, so that's nice. No overlays or anything. It does spit out a lot of sparks and everything, which I am not a fan of. Our first die slot, our second, our third, our fourth. Our fifth is hard to see, but it is more stuff inside of the bowl. We can't see it all that well. Our sixth, again, you can see it right there, but at some angles it's not visible. And our seventh is the sparks, of course. And here is our furniture piece, Origin of Souls. It's like stupid expensive. And it's also, oh my god, it's huge. Okay, I gotta go do a different lot. Alright, now we are back. Here she is. So again, she's really big. And because she's interactable, you cannot scale her. Let's see what the interaction is. I'm guessing it's just gonna be kind of like the normal pools where you just sit in it. Yeah. Does she do anything different? Oh, it counts as a shower. I guess you can just sit down anywhere. Can we jump up? Can we sit down up here? Nope. I thought that would be pretty cool, you know? Oh, there I am. I thought I like died or something. I couldn't see my doll. But yeah, you can just... Oh, I guess you can sit on the edge right here and you kick your little feet. That's cute. I wish it like highlighted the spots where you could sit. So some you sit in the water. I guess you can only sit on that one little thing right there, but that's cute. Now for our decom scene, this scene is basically a dragon horde and an EDM concert wrapped into one. Right from here, you can see all of the really harsh blue light. I'm guessing that's supposed to emulate the weird holographic things they have up here. I'm not quite sure. It does come up. It's supposed to look like a cathedral, I think. But again, it's just really kind of... It's different for sure. Definitely not what I expected. And again, there's these big light lasers that come from this like origin point back here. Let me see if I can get there for you. So yeah, they're just kind of there all the time. And your doll will just like be moving through them and everything. So if you're taking pictures, they might get in your way. I know they would get in my way, especially if I'm trying to like move around in here, because you know, you'd think because you got in here, it would stop the light coming through, but it just totally ignores you as a 3D object and just slices you in half. So that could be difficult for some people. Also, the posable area for this is really huge. You can come up this far, but what is really, really good is that you can go all the way over onto this side of these like little platforms. I don't even know if I can reach it. Yeah, okay, so you can go that far. And it's the same on the other side. And then for your backwards point, you can go all the way to the back of this whole entire platform thing. And you can't sink in this one. I already tested the sink, but you can raise yourself up, so you can definitely play in all of like the gold, and like there are a few seated postures or poses that you can use to make it look like you're just sitting in the gold, which is really cool. Again, there's lots of gold back here, but there is no more like big pieces that stick out. It is just like their typical one image of their gold that they've like bubbled up. All of your things and extra 3D assets are going to be over there next to that like sacrificial altar thing. But your doll can come back this far. I kind of was hoping that we could get just a little bit further back because I really like this massive red glowing area back here. So you could be able to, I'll have to go on home panel. Sometimes home panel is really weird and you can't like get everywhere that you need to be. But I do like this area back here. I think this gradient is really cool. Again, I find these like columns really weird. I'm not sure what these are about. Kind of wish they weren't here, just so I could have this one gradient for a backdrop. I think that would be really nice. Also the blue light. I don't like the blue light. It doesn't make sense for the light that's casting on your doll to be such a bright blue, you know? To me, that's just awkward. But again, you can be in all of these 3D assets and you can put on a half-length pose and sink down into it if you want. Again, there is no sink, so you can't move your doll any further down, but you can bring her up so you can have her shifted around in some of those areas. And there is like, again, that sacrificial like area up here that you can stand on. But here's the lighting on this scene at the origin point versus the standard blue scene. Here's our lighting from the right, from the back, and I kind of really like how the pupils, or not the pupils, the sclera have turned red too. It gives a very good demonic look. But again, that light bar cutting through your doll is a little annoying. And here it is from the left. I do like this lighting, but again, overall, I don't like that blue light. That's like the biggest issue I have with this scene. Alright, and now I'm going to click for the filters so you can see how you might be able to change the ambience of this scene. The whole scene is very red to begin with, but again, there is that like blue tone that comes in really harshly. Oh wow, I wasn't expecting all that purple or pink, I don't know. I don't know how usable the filters are going to be for me personally. I probably will only ever use the retouch settings to like darken the edges or lighten them. Of course, your halo. You know, you'd think there'd be more glittering objects in here because this is a giant pile of gold, but it really doesn't look like there's too much. I mean, one pops off every now and then, but there's not too much sparkles. And of course, DOF is gonna DOF. Now for our white balance. Ooh, I kind of like it all orange. Getting rid of that blue. Man, maybe I'm just a big hater for the blue. Oh, it's still really blue up there. I think that's gonna stay blue. But yeah, no, I definitely like it better without the blue tones in it. Let's turn the temperature this way. Ooh, gosh, there was that touchy zone. Even the orange and green. I like that too. That's really good too. Now for our saturation. Jeez, that's crazy. And of course our contrast. Now, I did like move around a fair amount in this scene. I probably could have moved around more, but within like the 20 minutes I've been messing around in this scene, I have not found a glow spot or a highlight area that will trouble you greatly. Oh, look at that. Of course, right when I'm like saying I can't find anything, I find something. So looks like it gives you a bit of a orangish glow. Not bad. I think it's gonna get like a metallic effect almost, which I really like. So that is right up here. So if you wanted to take pictures right here, specifically for some reason, that's gonna be in your way. I wonder if that will hit on the other side as well. All right, so it does something, I think. Maybe I'm going crazy. No, definitely it's adding some, yeah. But it's like cool toned over here. That's really interesting. That other side is warm and this one's cool toned. This might be really good for a paler doll to make her look, you know, super ghostly. Let me bring one in really quick. All right, so it's right there. Yeah. Oh my goodness, that's very bright. So you can definitely hit a really harsh glow spot right there. And I think I saw something where she got really pink right here as well. So there's a whole bunch of like little areas for light effects if you wanted to apply them for your doll. Let me check this other spot with her. So here's that glow spot on the left side for her. It does make her look extra glossy just a little bit, which is fun. I could definitely use that for pictures. And of course, if you guys are messing around in this scene and you end up, there's another one over here. I guess you can hit it at the bottom of these light tendrils or these EDM streaks. That's what it looks like it's doing. So there is a few of them. I don't know how much people dislike those or like those. I like to utilize them in my photos, so I always like to talk about the areas where I found them because they can just make a scene just a little bit better, especially when some of them may be kind of limited. But here is the lighting at the origin point on the palest doll. Again, you can see that harsh blue light hitting from the right side. And here it is on the darkest tone. Sorry, I did not want to change her makeup, but it looks pretty good on her. Again, there is that, oh my gosh, I cannot get my controls right. There is that very harsh blue light, but I want to say it's okay, and I also want to say that it's not okay. It just really depends on the look that you're going for. I just wish the blue light was more red to match the scene. It really just doesn't make any sense to me. Overall, I don't know how much I'm going to be able to use this scene. It is kind of niche, you know, definitely very fantasy. though. So I'm definitely here for it. That's the main reason I wanted it. However, the lighting is going to be an issue, especially on a lot of my outfits, because I just don't want the blue light. Again, that's my biggest complaint, the blue light. Here is our first piece of makeup, the Burning Sky contacts. I think these look pretty cool. I kind of wish they were more bright golden. They are deeper yellow though, but I still like them, and I like that the pupil, I can't really tell what the pupil is, kind of looks like stacked feathers. Almost, they do kind of bounce inside of that. I don't know if you guys can see that all that well. And here's our eyeliner, Burning Breath. It does have a little red dot on it, which I kind of wish wasn't there because it will clash a little bit with some other of the eyeshadows or looks or stuff. I do have a really like the inner corner eyeliner, and then the bottom liner looks really neat. I might try and do this in real life because I think it looks super cool. And here's our facial paint, Flora Breeze. It is some black flowers and it has one purple streak through it, which I did not notice until I started looking at it up close because it's so small, or like it's so kind of close to the black you can't really tell it. We can stretch and scale it, so I do like that. I think it looks better scaled up. Of course, you can rotate it all you want and then shade it down if you like. And on the palest and darkest shade. And here's our lipstick, Sacred Flame Kiss. I've played with this one quite a bit and I do really like it. We do have 4 shades, Fate Reincarnation, Fire Emblem, Glow Print, and Ever-Burning Aria. And you can have them overlaid or not. Currently I have mine overlaid like this, and I think it's pretty cute. You know, I like it. I don't mind the deeper inner corner line that they did, maybe because I have it dyed black and it's kind of hard to tell that it's really there. But here's our first shade all the way up, and all the way down, our second shade down, and all the way up, our third shade up, and all the way down, our fourth shade down, and all the way up. And here's our Divine Ember Ash lipstick. There's some glitter on the bottom lip. It gives it kind of like a little sparkle. It does come in 4 shades as well. We have Ember Glow, Vow of Fire, Flaming Life, and Lone Whisper. And of course you can overlay or not. But here's our first shade all the way up, and all the way down, second shade down, and all the way up, third shade up, and all the way down, fourth shade down, and all the way up. And here's our facial paint, Sunset Bloom. I do have mine set upside down right now because I had them on my darker doll and I wanted them to look like sad girl brows. So let me show you what that looks like really quick. So you can turn it upside down, and as long as you have brows that match your skin tone, you can just make them look like eyebrows, which is what I was doing, just so it makes sense of why they're all flipped up like that. I mean, it can kind of work on this doll too. I just have to put some different color brows on there. But here's the facial paint, what it looks like by itself. You can move it all around and everything, rotate it, shade it. I don't know how light it will get, not that light, but light enough to work. And I already showed you on the darker dolls, so here it is on the palest doll as well. Sorry, she's got super funky eyebrow shapes. So the colors look good on her as well. And if you spin anything and top up right now, you do get this little mouthpiece, which is super cute. Here it is in all black and all white. First eye slot, second, third. Pretty cute little piece. I definitely like it. And we can edit it, rotate it all over, and scale it up or down. But it is a face piece, so it's just gonna like be really awkward about itself and like move away from the face instead of staying put and getting bigger. But it can get this big and it disappears into the face, but that small. Could be cool if you put this in your eye and you just have your eye shooting out a bunch of sparkles. But that is everything I have for the new Flame Defiance light chase. Overall, I did 401 pulls in this thing, and with those 401 pulls, I was able to get the dress, the scarf, the handheld. I was not able to get the wind vanes for the dress, but I was for the other items. I also got the scene and the furniture piece, and I have 82 leftover coins. So if that's what you're going for, that's what you're looking at. But of course, your pulls could be better or worse than mine, so do keep that in mind. If you've got any other questions or concerns, please let me know in the comments and I will get back to you. But what was y'all's favorite thing about this light chase? Do you like it? Do you not like it? I know a lot of people are not super into the weird, but I definitely am, and I love the fact that this is a two-piece again. Super great. A lot of these accessories I do believe are also very versatile. It's not super locked in, and the pieces that are like super unique, like the hand wings and the feet, they do have alternate versions, so that really does make them even more versatile. So I just really like this set. It's pretty good. The 5-star suit does definitely remind me of the Foggy Veil dress, but just like in a suit version. I do really like the hair though. Really cute hair. 4 stars, a Lolita set, you know. I won't use that one too much. Accessories, I like the spider and the eye patch, but I like the spider the most. Our loose 5-star, nothing in here is too remarkable. I like the cloud crossbody. I love this little loose anklet. And the makeup is okay this round. I do really like the contacts and the... Actually, no. I do like all of the makeup except for the Flora Breeze. I probably won't be using that one too much. But overall, the light chase is pretty good, at least for me. Like I said, you know, I know everything's not going to be for everyone else. But again, that's all I have. So I will talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.